Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. I hope you are doing well. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a process style video. Now I have got these put that in there. I've got these extra large playing cards and I've had them for ages and I had no idea what I'm going to do with them. So I've been doing the index card a day challenge, and although these aren't index cards and I'm not using them for that, I wanted to kind of create a little bit of a booklet with them. So this is the one that I'm going to do today. I've literally used my Bind It All, and I've got a whole load of these that I got years and years ago. So I thought, right, well, I can make my own scrapbook basically, and I'm literally just going to, here's one that I have done, and it's I've used some stamps, coffee dyed paper, and all of these images are from the Graphics Fairy except this word here. I think these are from Artie Mays. Oh, and these are from My Porch Prints. But everything else is from Printables, is from My Graphics Fairy. These are Tim Holtz, I think. And then I've just printed these out on acetate. So that's what I'm kind of doing. So I might just do one every so often, just when I feel like it, just to create a little bit of a booklet. So as I say, I've just used the Bind It All to create the holes, and then I've got the rings for it as well. So today I'll show you what I have picked out. I'm going to put a little picture up somewhere on the screen. Over on my other channel, I have a fashion channel, and what I usually do is, or sometimes some of the videos that I do is I try and recreate some of the outfits that I see on Pinterest. So I thought I would bring that aspect over to here and use what I have got to recreate and put my spin on things that I see on Pinterest. So as I would do on my other channel, I get a picture, I pop it up, and then I shop my closet and things like that to see how I can recreate that outfit, but for me. So I thought I would bring the same aspect over to this channel, and that's what I'm going to do. So I've already sort of like done little bits and pieces. I've got all of the dies out and I've cut everything ready, so you're not going to sit and see that. So I've got these stamps I got from AliExpress to use. I've used some Sizzix dies. I've got this gent here, and then these are what Julie from Camellia Craft Designs calls future scraps. I literally was printing stuff out and the ink ran out, so they didn't really print very well, so I've been using those up. This is some ledger that I got when I went to a flea market last week. I've got some die cuts here as well, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop these inside here, and I've used the alterations movers and shapers. So I've used this, the key, the watch key. I've used this section here on the bottom of the card to create the pocket watch. I've used this one here, I don't know what this one's called. I think it is just a pocket watch. I've creased it all, so I don't know. Pocket watch frame. So I've used that one as well. What I want to do is cut all of these bits off and glue it onto the dies, because I hate it when they do that. So I've used that one. So I've had a good dig around, and then I've also cut out some of the cogs from here. Whether or not I use these, I don't know, but this is the Bigs Large, and I don't know what these ones are called. Is it just mechanical? So that was one that he brought out last year, I think. So he brought those out last year. So I've had a real good route around and dig around all of my dies and things. So this is another thing, you know, you think, oh yeah, and you can't remember what you've done or what you've got. Right then, so to begin, obviously I've already cut out the numbers, and to create a bit of a key, because these are quite shiny, I've gone over this with a, not really, it is a nail file, but it's not, it's one of these buffer things. So as you can see here, I just literally went over it just to give it a little bit of a key, so then when we come to gluing things down. But if you're going to do that, I would make sure you're in a well ventilated area, perhaps put a mask on, just so then the small bits, you don't breathe those in, especially if you've got asthma or something like that. Right then, so we've got that, and then I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this ledger paper as well. So this ledger paper I got when I went to that the Malvern flea market and got my mirror and everything. So I'm going to use some of that, but first let's go with the pocket watch, because that's like in the background, isn't it? So I'm going to pop that there. So we need to really paint this up. So I think what I'm going to do is get some walnut stain. You might be able to see this, I don't know, on the mat. Whether or not you can, I'm just going to open you up there because you seem to be a bit wobbly today. Whoa, don't know why. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. And I'm going to get some water, just a little bit of water, and I'm just going to concentrate on the top section, because obviously you're not going to see the underneath. It just helps with, just wipe that off. I don't know if I've put enough on. I don't think I have. I think I put too much water on. Right, so I just, can you see that? Not really. There we go. So I'm just trying to age it up a little bit, and this is just Amazon packaging, as always. That's not really working for me today, is it? Do we have any paint that I can water down? Ooh, I might try a bit of this. Let's get a little bit messy. I'm just going to put that on there. Just a little dot. A bit of water. And let's see if that'll work. That's a bit better. There we go, and then I'll ink that once I've dried it. Just to give it that aged look. Yeah. Right. Clean up after ourselves. Give that a little dry. Now what I'm going to do is just ink around the edge now, just to really authenticate that age. I love that. I love how that's gone around the top there. I'll show you that. If you can see, it's gone really nice around the top. So I bring that back in. I'm going to pop that on there. So then when we get our ledger paper, that's literally just going to sit. So you wouldn't even know if it's, oh, going upside down. So basically you want to go from there, you want it about there. And I can cut that down. quite liked it lower. I have to do it a bit lower. Okay, so I think I might. No, I'm going to cut that down. Let's cut that down first, and then we can. I might get my rippy thing. And I'll rip that. Keep the side. So rip that down that side, and I need to go in about there for that side, and that can sit just on there. Now then, how am I gonna? I might rip it just at the top there, as far down as I possibly can. And then it can sit. Because I quite like the fact that you can see that it's a card. Yeah, that's a bit better. I think that's a bit better. So we've got that. So I'm going to glue that down, and then we can come back in a second. Okay, so I've done the same technique with these as well, but all I've done is to add the patina on there is literally just, I've got a spray and I took the spray bit out and then just damped that on, and then I used my paper towel just to sort of dampen it out a little bit, just to give that old look to the cog. So I'm going to pop, I'm hoping that this tag is going to sit far enough over. Oh yeah, like that. That looks really good. So I'll just ink this up. I've got our chap here. I'm just thinking I want to put that just underneath there, because I want him to sit on, I want him to actually sit on there, don't I? Sit on there. I'll trim him down a little bit as well. So that's basically, and I'm going to put this on the opposite side, because it was on that side, wasn't it? On the, I'm going to put it on the opposite side, I think. Up there. Really like how that's, the composition of that is coming together. And then I'll have a look at maybe putting some other bits and pieces on. But that's what we've got so far. So it's very similar, not the same, but very similar. So I'm going to ink this up and trim him down, and then I will be back. Okay, right, let's glue this down. Just going to trim those bits away, give that a little bit of an ink, just to get rid of that white and kind of like the purpleness as well, because as I say, the ink was running out on my computer, on my, not my computer, on my printer. So, and I have finally finished my map wall. So what I'll do is I'll link my map wall video on the end, and then you can pop over and see it if you like. I'm gonna put him, oh yeah, sitting on there. I love that. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. love it. So yeah, so I think it's great to kind of get a little bit of inspiration and use what you've got already. So you don't have to go out and buy anything. Go onto Pinterest, have a look, or even if it's somebody that you're watching on YouTube, and just pop your own spin on it if you want to. Or, I mean, it's going to look different anyway because your supplies are going to be different to that of whatever it is that you're replicating or trying to recreate. As I say, when I do this on my other channel, it's just through what I've got. So even if it's the same style and a different colour, I'll use it. So I'll pop him into there. Like so. And when I inked, I actually inked, I don't know if you can see that, where the clock face would be underneath the frame. And I like how that's kind of echoed what's underneath without even, you can't see really what's underneath. You don't need any numbers or anything, but you know that there's a watch under there. Now then, I did have these stitch stamps. I'm just wondering whether I might do a little bit of stitching. Oh, I've just noticed as well, they've got the film, they've got a little bit of this film on there. This is just film that I have. I've got a stamp and I've literally just stamped it out. So I'm going to put some of that on. I'm going to put it on up there. Where they go? Oh, they've got it behind this, but it doesn't matter. About behind him. Or up there. Or could I put it underneath? Just then. Yeah, I should have maybe thought about that. I'm going to put it. Yeah, I'm going to put it there, and then I'm actually going to put a number. So I'll cut that. I'm just going to glue that down. And then I'm going to go and cut out a number. Or get a ticket or something, I think. Let's have a look what tickets we've got. Just seeing what I've got next to me. You could put something like that in there. I quite like that. Or maybe even a... Actually, that bit of brick wall would have looked good in there, wouldn't it? This is just scraps on my desk at the minute. No, do you know what? I like that. Or we've got... No, I think that looks better, doesn't it? I think I'm going to use that. Put that up there. I'm going to get some tickets. I just want to have a look. There's no harm in looking, is there? I've got... Ow! Oh, that's me just banged my head. Oh, well, Ed. Well, it would be a video without me doing something stupid like that, would it? Oh, I've got this blue. It kind of goes with actually the blue in there. Take that off. Put that ticket on maybe. Or we've got these tickets. I can ink around the edge and then if you put that ticket on there maybe. How does that look? Because it will go with the patina. I think it's a bit too fresh. I think that's too fresh, but I'm just going to ink around it and see how that looks after I've inked around the edge. God, went a bit severe then, didn't I? With the inking. Oh, it's not blue anymore. I actually quite like that, so I'm going to get rid of those two. We'll keep that, and I'm going to bob that just in there. And they haven't got one, but that's fine, because this is me using what I've got. And I think I know exactly what else I'm going to put on there. So I just bob that on there. And I'm going to get, it's not in those ones, is it, before I bang my head again? Not in those. Of course it would be, it's the one right at the bottom, isn't it? I can never do anything easy, can I? I can see them! I can see them! I've got them! I've got them! Right. Now I'm going to add either a one. I think that, yes, that's it. Drop the mic. Oh, drop the mic. What do we think? That or a bob of red? Oh, I wish this was live so then you could. 7 or 5? Do you know what? No, I'm going to go with the blue because I think the red's a little bit too red, if you can have such a thing. And then I'm going to call that a day. These numbers, by the way, were inspired by A Dash of Dave. He did them. They're absolutely incredible. I love making these and I need to make some more. So thanks for the inspiration for that. So there you go. I have got another page to go in my little, now in this one I did actually do some sewing and I've used the film, which is quite funny. So then there's the second one, and as I say, I'm just going to find things throughout Pinterest and just to see what I can do and see if I can create one myself. I might even put like a little pocket or something, or even do something on the other side of these yet. I still don't know, but that is everything. So thank you so much for watching. I didn't use the I don't know whether I could. Oh, I suppose I could down there. No, I'm not going to. We're going to leave it as is. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.